Dreadlocks are the most physical manifestation of a devout Rastafarian's faith.
It's like a sacred covenant, that the Rasta man made with the Almighty.
So dreadlocks are more than just a fashion style.
Exactly.
Zaya's hair has been growing since 1981.
I see them as my spiritual antennas. If I was to lose them, I feel like I'm going to lose some kind of connection.
The religious meaning and value of Rastafarian dreadlocks are now at the center of a major case before the U.S. Supreme Court. It involves Damon Landor of Louisiana, a self-described devout Rastafarian who let his hair grow for almost 20 years as part of a promise in his faith known as the Nazarite vow. In 2023, when he arrived at the Laborde Correctional Center to serve out the final 3 weeks of a 5-month sentence for a drug offense, Warden Marcus Myers allegedly ignored Landor's plea to keep his dreadlocks, allowing guards to handcuff him to a chair and shave him bald. He tried to sue over a violation of his religious rights, but a federal court tossed out his case.
He said that he felt that he had been, not in the sexual sense, right, but in the physical sense, that he had been violated in a way that really disrupted his sense of self.
Federal law requires states to accommodate sincere religious practice in prison, like a Rastafarian's dreadlocks, unless it can prove a compelling state interest. But there's no legal consensus on whether a prisoner whose rights were allegedly violated can sue officials for damages in federal court. Louisiana argues state officials have immunity no matter what. Landor and his attorney, who both declined to speak with ABC, say in court documents that having no remedy and no accountability for the forcible cutting of his dreadlocks is clearly wrong, and that Congress enacted exemptions from immunity for cases just like this.
These are all laws that were passed to protect religious liberty, and I would say to especially protect the liberties of religious minorities.
For Rastafarians, the Supreme Court's review of Landor's case highlights a long history of discrimination and an alleged lack of accountability, especially behind bars.
I just wish that nobody has to go through what I went through.
Solomon Tafari spent a decade in solitary confinement.
That's interesting, though, because I've seen people go to jail and come home and still have their dreads. So it's not the same across the board, all places. I guess it depends on where you go to jail at.